Okay, hey y'all, hey. Tis I, Hope.Disguised, and we here to talk about some black shit tonight. We are here to talk about some black shit tonight because why the fuck not? And I had a lot of things on my mind that I wanted to come and talk to the people about. So we gonna talk. Excuse my black ass edges because this is how you keep them when you leave them out. And I don't always feel the need to fucking edge control shit or be perfect. I am not one of those trans girls that wants to walk around pretending like I am perfect 24 fucking 7 or giving motherfuckers the impression that I'm some sort of version of a woman that never has the freedom to just fucking do what the fuck I want to do, because that just wouldn't be true, okay? That would not be true. This is me unfiltered, okay? This is me with no filter, girl, and she's still cute. She's still cute. No filter, no motherfucking lip gloss, no motherfucking mascara, girl. All of the things. Hey, loved one. How y'all doing? We talking about black shit tonight. I'm just waiting on people to file in. You know, I'm looking for my other phone, y'all. Give me a second. I am looking for my other phone. Here we go. Oh shit, she need to go on the charger. Other phone needs to go on the charger. But yeah, so tonight I wanted to come and talk about some black shit because I just feel like there's a bunch of things that are happening that need to be addressed. Fine ass, Cinco, I loved your conversation. Definitely. Um, there are gonna be more conversations coming up soon. I have a couple of conversations coming up with some of my activist friends, but um, I wanted to talk about a bunch of different things, starting off with black men. And I was listening to the So Shameless podcast, right? I was listening to the So Shameless podcast. And in the midst of listening to the So Shameless podcast, I was led to hear a conversation facilitated by my friend Tahoe and, my friend Daj and their co-host Trom. And the thing about it that got me was that Tahoe was having a real moment of transparency about the ways in which um, black men show up in the world without regard for the ways in which their actions make other people feel. And as a heterosexual black man who is probably known for being fucking problematic, himself, I wanted to really commend him and give him those roses and give him those flowers in that moment, because I feel like that is so true. The ways in which black men internalize their feelings and the ways in which black men internalize their pain and their hurt for the world and how all of that shit shows up is not conducive. That shit is not conducive. It is not something that I think that black women should have to feel like we have to withstand. It is not something that anybody should feel like they have to withstand, or anybody should feel like, oh, I have to subject myself to this because I am, something other than a cisgender heterosexual black man. And even in some cases, let me not let them off the hook, because sometimes you have the homosexual, cisgender gay black men that do and enact and carry things out in a certain fucking way. And that shit is also trash. But in this particular podcast, and if you all have time to take a minute to just listen to Tahoe and Daj and Trom, it is a very dope conversation around the ways in which black men need to get their shit together and be be in a space where they can actually help to raise the next generation of black men. One of the things that Tahoe said to me that was really fucking strong was the fact that it's a lot of little niggas out here trying to raise other, other niggas to be men. And it's just like, you still a little nigga. You're still out here with, wet behind the ears. You're still out here holding on to my daddy wasn't there, face ass Austin Powers, daddy wasn't there, fucking trauma. And it's one of those things where you can't be walking around with daddy wasn't there, trauma, but also trying to tell other men how to be men and raise other men into black culture and black society, because then that's how we continue to perpetuate this whole bullshit where we get these toxic men who believe these toxic ideals, who think these toxic things about women, and LGBT people and other black men. And one of the most pertinent questions that Tahoe asked was, do you think that black men hate black men? Do you think that black men hate each other? And for me, the answer to that question is inherently yes. I think that a lot of black men don't understand how to deal with one another because they don't respect each other. A lot of black men don't respect each other. They don't respect each other's opinions. They don't respect each other as men. They don't respect each other's right to be the type of man that they want to be. A lot of black men don't respect one another. And so therefore, there's this disdain and there's this hate for anybody who thinks differently than you. And so outside of just not respecting each other, I want to agree with you, Maya, there is a deep fear for one another. When you are, trained and raised up to be this thing that's supposed to be this weapon, right? Black men are supposed to be this inherent weapon. They are born and bred and to be weapons of mass fucking destruction, not only to their own culture, but to other cultures. And even if those things don't ring true for that man's existence, that is the thought process behind it. And there's not a lot of respect for other men because your goal is to take out and exterminate everybody who looks like you to prove that you're better and to prove that you're more worthy than the next person. And I think that that's a lot of the reasoning why we have so many black men that just don't value each other's opinions, that don't take care of each other's time, that don't value the idea that you cannot just be out here leaving your fucking families to fend for themselves, because so many of them are spending so much time trying to impress one another while they don't even like each other. While they don't even fucking like each other. And that's the fucking cat's meow right there. That's the thing that really grinds my fucking gears on the whole idea around black masculinity. But one of the things that Tahoe asked that I want to answer from a transgender perspective was that he asked Daj if she was afraid of black men as a black woman. And Daj had her answer. She gave her answer. But I want to give my answer as a black transgender woman. And I want to say, I am deathly afraid of black men. I am deathly afraid of black men. As much as I love black men, as much as I uplift black men, as much as I think that black men are beautiful, as much as I think, the shenanigans and the chicanery and all the bullshit that they are in, as much as I think some of that stuff is just pure and utter foolery, I am deathly afraid of them. And it's not because I don't value black life. It's not because I'm not pro-black. It's not because I, don't see it for my brothers. It's because my brothers are fucking scary human beings. When I walk through, or when I'm walking down the street and I have to decide whether or not I'm going to walk in front of or next to or around white men, my thought process doesn't go off not a single motherfucking second to feel like I'm about to be objectified or like something might happen to me. And it's not just because they're white. It's not because white is better. It's not because, oh my God, these people are white and so I am more safe. It is because niggas do nigga shit. Niggas do nigga shit. And so as a trans fucking woman, if I pass, then I'm treated like a cis woman. And in that space, I'm treated like a fucking object, right? I'm treated like an object. My voice doesn't matter. My body isn't my own. for however long it takes me to pass their fucking presence. None of those fucking things apply. I am not a human being. I am an article of their own consumption. And that is fucking terrifying, because in the event that one of them finds me attractive and I turn down their advance, now I'm a bitch, I'm a hoe, I'm a whatever, and I'm subjected to violence. But if I am clocked, I'm subject to violence and fucking ridicule and all of the things before I even make it to their actual vicinity. If I am clocked, it doesn't matter if I cross the street or if I turn around and go the other way, or if I walk right through them. I am up for grabs. And there's nothing that anybody else is going to do about it, because as a black trans woman, I am the lowest of the lowest of the low on the totem pole. And in fact, like we saw in LA with that whole fucking, eating the doll situation, because trans women are so fucking low on the totem pole, not even cisgender black women will help you, even when you've done nothing wrong. And so to answer the question of, am I fucking afraid? I'm terrified of black men. I am terrified of black men. I want nothing but the best for them, but I am fucking terrified. I am petrified to be in a group of black men that I don't know. When I enter new spaces with black men in them, I am always skeptical. I am always wondering where the exits are. I am always looking for a way out. And it's sad, because I don't do that when I'm in spaces with white men. And it's not just because I don't think that white men are capable of, it's not that I don't think that white men are capable of hurting me, because they are. But it's that I don't think that white men jump at the opportunity, or that they would jump at the opportunity to hurt me as quickly as black men would. I feel like it takes a black man 2 seconds to decide whether or not he's going to objectify a woman. Whereas it takes a white person a little bit longer to decide whether or not he feels like getting his ass handed to him that day. Because you never know what type of woman you're going to run into. But black men don't care. They don't care if you're a strong woman. They don't care if you the type of girl that is known for going off on niggas. And in fact, in some of those cases, they taunt you because you're known for those things. They want to see if they're the exception. And that becomes, that's the fear. Because when somebody is coming at you, when they know your history, when somebody is coming at you, when they know that you with the shits, it's because they ready to attack. They're ready to get buck if you get buck. And that is the scariest fucking shit in the world. Because I shouldn't be sitting, I shouldn't be sitting in my space wondering if I'm going to have to turn up on my own people. I shouldn't be sitting in my space petrified of whether or not I'm going to have to turn up on my own people. And that's the shit that we have to go through all day, every day as black trans women. You're right. The statistics tell the truth. Exactly. And that's my issue. I cannot care about somebody that doesn't care about me. At this point, it's getting old. Let me say so. What I want to do, if some of you all have the capacity, because I want to hear from the hopefuls. I want to hear from the hopeful audience. I want to hear what you all have to say. So I'm going to put together a stream. And for those of you all who want to have this conversation with me, I'm going to post the link here in a minute for us to be able to have this conversation. For us to be able to have this conversation live with one another. Just gonna do that. Just gonna post a little link to a little stream. And we'll be able to have this conversation live if you guys would like that. If you all would like that, sorry. I don't like using gendered language. But yeah, I'm not sure if you all would like that. Y'all let me know. There's 27 of you all in here. And I just think that it would be a dope space to curate a conversation. And we can get off of here and get back on and just kind of flow with one another. See, that's the thing. Y'all get real motherfucking quiet. Hope, did you see Sweetie? No, what did Sweetie do? And I'm gonna assume that you mean like Sweetie, like tap 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 me. But no, I didn't see her. What did she do? If she did anything to Nikita Dragon, I'm sorry, I don't care. Let me preface it with that. If she did anything to Nikita Dragon, I'm sorry, I don't care. I'm gonna preface it with that. If Sweetie said anything, did anything, got into a fight, slapped the shit out of Nikita Dragon, I don't care. Not one bit. Not a single bit. I'm curating the link right now, boo. But yeah, how you doing, Kiki? I'm getting ready to curate the link for all my Patreon people and all of my YouTube subscriber people. But yeah, if Sweetie fucking did anything to Nikita Dragon, I don't give 3 fucks. I'm sorry, y'all. Me in particular, I don't care. Me in particular, I just really don't care. Thank you, Nina. And I mean, I think there needs to be clarity behind why I don't care if she did something specifically to, and I'm still waiting on, somebody to tell me what she did. Because I have arrived. Come on, Christian. Christian, you came right on motherfucking time, because guess what, bitch? I'm finna drop the motherfucking link. I'm finna drop the link. We finna go live together. Come on. Did you see her Halloween? I didn't see her Halloween costume. What is Sweetie's Halloween costume? What is it giving? What is her Halloween costume giving? Because I didn't see her Halloween costume. But also, I don't follow her. I like Sweetie's music, but I don't follow her, so I wouldn't have seen it. If that makes sense, because I don't follow her heavily enough to see it, and I don't follow the Shade Room. The Shade Room has been blocked for quite some time now, so sorry. I'm getting ready to curate this link, y'all. I just want to make sure that the people on Patreon have access to get it. You know. So that way, when we switch over to the live conversation, that everybody will have it. But yeah, so I am going to publish this now, and then I am going to end this feed, and then we're gonna come right back. So y'all stay in the space, and I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna be able to go live all together, and I will put the link that we can all go live on in that particular one, so that we can all go live and have a conversation about Sweetie being RuPaul for Halloween.